as a leader of men and a savior of children. I want to give a warm round of applause for Bob Rocky, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Matt. Give it up for Matt. Keep it up for Matt. How's that? Keep it up for Matt. Strong like bull. Bob Rocky's my name. I'd like to welcome you back. I'm going to work you into a comic lather. The bukkake of comedy. Born and raised here in Phoenix. I'm a native. Any other natives? I was raised right on Van Buren. It's a nice little thoroughfare. Went to a grade school just cattywampus of Van Buren. The grade school was named after German testicles. Balls. B-A-L-S. Balls! School tigers! We were the Tigers. We were ferocious. We were good in contact sports. But grade school was the greatest time of my life. It was absolutely the greatest time of my life. And sixth grade to be exact. The year of the boner for me. The math class, the year of the boner, whenever I could get them on a regular basis. But I'd sit in the back, the desk in the back for math class, and I'd be daydreaming about world peace or some kind of American history, and I'd have a rager, just a rager. And then I'd get called to do the math equation up on the board, so I'd have to walk. I'd walk gingerly, and up on the board it'd be 18 times 32. Talk about hard. Awesome. But I love games. I love the games in school, in grade school, the games out after school, like spin the bottle and stuff. Spin the bottle, which is a gateway game, doctor, and the post office. Now, I get the doctor game. I get that. I get the premise. I get the philosophy behind it. If you're lucky enough to be the doctor when you're playing doctor, it's awesome. You get to administer like a make-believe sedative, which is usually a pinch in the arm, followed by a sound effect. And it renders your patient unconscious immediately. You get to role play, and you get to do positions. It's really awesome. Now, I get that. I get the premise. What I don't get about the post office, although I play constantly, is I'd stand in line for 10 or 15 minutes, and it was my turn, the girl would go on break. I didn't quite understand. I am 53 years old, and I'm starting my life over yet again. I live with my sister. Not in a gay way. I've got a legitimate job. I deliver chemicals. This time they're legal. They're legal. Now, it's not a big secret that I've done some time in prison. It's really not. Those that know me know that. Duh. But it's not a real big secret. I can walk down the street with an Armani suit, and then people would go, "That is a beautiful suit he's got on, but he's been in prison, I can tell." Stay away from him. But it's like whenever I was born with not an umbilical cord, I was born with an ankle bracelet. And my first onesie wasn't a onesie, it said, "Inmate, 7 pounds, 8 ounces." It wasn't that nice. It wasn't that nice. Although, prison has been good to me. I mean, I got a great credit rating in prison. I've got a 3 teardrop credit rating. Great interest rates, a little high. The terms are real simple. Fuck you, pay me. Now, when I get stopped by the cops now, though, it can go one of two ways, but it usually turns into an episode of Cops, which turns into an episode of Lockdown, which turns into an episode of Survivor, which turns into an episode of Naked and Afraid. I went to prison because I robbed a bank with a hooker. Most would use a gun, but hookers go off too. On the prison yard, you got so much goddamn time on the prison yard to try to fill time and stuff, but we played a game. Played a game, being the fellas. Played a game. And this game was called Porn Star Names. Okay? So, Porn Star Name is the name of your first pet in the street that you grew up on, right? guys, these hardened convicts, they've got muscles on muscles, and they've got tattoos on their eyelids, and they're sitting back, we're going, and the first guy's name is Tiger Oak. Pretty impressive name for a porn star. Second guy goes, Killer Thomas. You know, I guess I'm not going to say nothing to him. My turn, Puff McKinley. I was pretty popular by that time. Puff McKinley. Now, my dad took me aside and he said, Bob, if you haven't had sex with a man, you just haven't drank enough. That was actually my wrestling coach. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I appreciate it. Coming up to the stage, you'll love him, you'll laugh, Mr. Kevin